What is going on, you guys? Jesse here, and in today's video we are going to be doing an unboxing, installation, and review of the OneCarRadio Smart AI Box. Guys, this Smart AI Box, basically OneCarRadio, they claim that it will take your car that has wired Apple CarPlay or wired Android Auto and make it completely wireless. Basically, the concept is you take this box and you plug it in where you would normally plug your phone in, and you leave the box there, and then you set up a connection with the box with your phone that's wireless, and every time you get in and out of your car, your phone automatically connects and you don't have to worry about all of the wires. So pretty cool concept. They also claim that you can watch movies on it through Netflix and YouTube, which I'm definitely a little bit skeptical, but if it works, I'm super stoked. I go to a lot of car shows, and I think it would be cool to have like Initial D or the Fast and the Furious or some other racing movie or video just playing on my stock head unit while I'm parked up at the car show and the judges are going around doing their scoring. You never know. It could be that one little thing that puts me over the edge and gets me those extra points for the interior. This is kind of a sponsored video, but you can rest assured the video is going to be completely honest. I'm going to put an affiliate link down below, but only if I actually recommend the product, and I do get a little bit of a kickback. It helps support the channel if you guys decide to buy using that affiliate link. And this is absolutely a Chinese-based company, but the cool thing is they've got shipping centers all across the US. So when I actually agreed to this collaboration, I had the product in my mailbox like 3 days later. So about as fast as Amazon Prime in the holidays. So guys, let's go on ahead and jump right in, and we'll kick off the unboxing, the review, and the installation of the OneCarRadio Smart AI Box. Okay, there it is. So pretty small, compact packaging. We've got the Smart AI Box, make driving smarter, Wi-Fi. I don't know what those are. I think that's for the Google Play Store. Looking on the back, you've got Apple CarPlay. Let's go on ahead and open it up, see what it looks like. Get the cellophane off. There we go. Okay. That's nice high density foam. It's very lightweight. So 2 ports, one for USB-C and then one for a micro SD card. Let's see what else we have in the box here. Got a USB-C to USB-C cable and a USB-A to USB-C cable. All right, that's good because my car is USB-A. I don't have a USB-C plug-in directly in my 2020 STI. And then we have the instruction manual. So let's go on ahead. We're gonna head into my car and get this thing installed. Yo, real quick, while we are out here in the garage, just a quick plug for the Great Wave livery that I designed on my STI here. Guys, if you need a show quality livery on your car, hit me up on Instagram. It is at GTJesse. I designed this livery. I've designed several other liveries. Happy to talk about the details. And I'm super active in the Dallas, Texas car show scene. I go to a lot of meets, a lot of shows. So if you see my car and see me at a meet, feel free to hit me up. Just say hi. All right, let's go on ahead and hop in the cockpit and get this box installed. All right guys, so we are in my car. We have the device plugged in via USB into my head unit. With the STI, it's in the center console, so I'm not gonna show you that, but it's just plugged in via the USB port. We're gonna click agree here. It takes a second to go through the boot sequence, but once you have this set up, you'll see, right, I am completely wireless right now. There's no wires coming off of my iPhone. Right, that's our port. You're gonna see the Apple CarPlay icon appear in the bottom right-hand corner here. And once you click on that Apple CarPlay icon, it'll bring you into the user interface for the OneCarRadio Smart AI Box. So we'll give that a second to load. There it is, Apple CarPlay. And now it's gonna go through the boot sequence here. Never used to do that. Smart AI Box powered by Android, which is kind of cool that I have an iPhone, but I'm able to connect to this box that's powered by Android and then do wireless Apple CarPlay. Just a nuanced but kind of cool concept. And now we are on the home screen, and you're going to see that you have the Google Play Store, Netflix, YouTube. All of these are the default settings that come on the device. But I want to show you a couple of really critical things with getting your iPhone set up, because if I'm being completely honest with you, the instructions for this device, they're a little lackluster, but they're more focused on Android. For iPhone, I found I had to play with this thing a lot in order to get it set up, but gonna save you guys a lot of time. Step one, go into your settings. When you do that, you're going to notice this little floating dot. That floating dot is really important. It's basically a navigation dot, and you can relocate it depending on your preference. And I clicked a button. So we're gonna go back. And now that we are in the settings, you wanna go into Wi-Fi. And you're going to turn the Wi-Fi hotspot on your phone, right? So once you turn the Wi-Fi hotspot on your phone, let's see if I can get that to focus. You're gonna connect to your phone, and you're gonna know that you're connected because you have this little green chain link up at the top. If you haven't used your hotspot, that's gonna indicate that a device is connected to your mobile hotspot. But I've already gone through the settings, so this is a typical Android interface. Once you connect to the Wi-Fi, it's gonna have the name of your phone here. Wi-Fi is gonna be turned on. That's step number one for connecting to an iPhone. We're gonna go back, and actually we can click that mouse button, click the home button, brings us right back to our home page, which honestly, I really like that. Makes it a lot easier to navigate instead of back, close, minimize, etc., etc. After you do that, you're gonna go into speed play. All right, so speed play is in the bottom left-hand corner here. I wanna get this to try and focus for you, and we'll zoom in a bit. So you can see the bottom left-hand corner where it says speed play, and you're gonna have to go in there and connect to your phone via Bluetooth. So the first time that you do this, it's gonna say, please connect Bluetooth box. You click on that and it'll walk you through the steps to connect to your phone via Bluetooth. And then it takes a second to connect, but once it does, then you will have access to Apple CarPlay. So they call it speed play, but speed play for them is basically Apple CarPlay. So that's what you have to do to connect your iPhone to the device for wireless Apple CarPlay. And now you can see that it loads and it automatically brings you in. I'm gonna zoom out again. Brings you into the Apple CarPlay interface. So this is pretty cool. This is exactly what Apple CarPlay looks like when I plug my phone in natively. I've got my recently used apps, right? We've got the split screen view, which is what I really prefer. We can access our music via Spotify. You know, it's based, right now it's using my phone's internet connection. My phone's internet connection isn't great, so we'll actually just go to playlists because I have some downloaded playlists. And, well, I have really bad internet at home, but some of these songs are downloaded, and when I click on it, it's going to automatically play. How can I miss you? Really kiss my enemy, breaking apart by probably doesn't sound great on my little lavalier microphone, but this is a full Spotify interface, full Apple CarPlay interface. And then if you want to go back to the box, so you're going to click on Car, and from the box, this is where you would access Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime Video. And real quick, before we get into any of that, if you're setting this up on an Android device, you're gonna use the EasyCon feature. So zooming back in here, so you can see the green button is for speed play. The blue button it says EasyCon. That is the connection process you're gonna follow for setting this up on an Android device. So if you have a Galaxy or a Google phone, you wanna use EasyCon. But again, we have an iPhone, so we used speed play. We've got Apple CarPlay completely set up. Now, if we go into Netflix, there we go. We've got full Netflix. We can watch some Godzilla vs. Kong. Let's check it out. And just like that, we are watching Godzilla on Netflix in our car. So that is pretty cool. We're gonna go on ahead and pause that and go back to the home screen. From here, we can open YouTube. It's gonna connect in just a second. There we go. We can go to my library, check out this Super GT video. It's gonna do an ad.
Hello viewers within
Hey, check it out. Now we got Super GT watching YouTube on our stock head unit and our STI. So that is pretty cool as well.
I have a video for it, but let's jump straight into the first one.
There we go. Now you're gonna look at the screen here and you're not gonna see any way to go back or close out of YouTube. The way around that is to use the mouse button here. and then click on the home, and that brings you back home. Guys, you can download any app that is in the Google Play Store. So if you were to go in and open the Play Store here, you can search for Amazon Prime Video. You can search for probably, I haven't tried actually HBO, but you could probably search for HBO as well. Here, let's go ahead and just, we'll have a look. Amazon Prime Video, YouTube, looking for HBO Max. That's interesting. It says it's not available in your region. Might have to play around with some of the settings on the device. So anyways, guys, this is a fully functioning Apple CarPlay box that also allows you to watch Netflix, watch YouTube, stream other media right on your device. We go back over to SpeedPlay here. It's gonna reconnect to the phone because we were connected to Wi-Fi before. Now it's gonna flip over to Bluetooth. CarPlay is ready to go. You can go in, you can use Apple Maps, right? You can use Google Maps. Right, full functionality, pretty cool stuff. I don't know why it has Dunkin' there. I don't know why I would need that, but it's cool. Domino's. What happens if I click Domino's? Can I order pizza from my car? Oh, I gotta log in. We're not gonna mess with that. So, guys, pretty cool stuff. So there you have it, guys, the OneCarRadio Smart AI Box, and I gotta tell you, I'm actually pretty impressed with this device. Surprisingly, you know, it worked really well. The end-to-end user experience going in there, getting that seamless Apple CarPlay integration, right? It looks exactly like Apple CarPlay when I plug my phone in. All of my apps are there, all of the different GPS functions are there, Spotify's there. It works exactly like Apple CarPlay does when I plug my device in, except it's wireless. And then on top of that, you have the ability to do the Netflix, the YouTube, Amazon Prime Video, the other video streaming apps, and that is really cool. But I have to be honest with you, because I told you in the beginning I was gonna shoot you straight, and here it is. I almost gave this product a bad review. And the reason why is right here, the operating instructions. These are very lackluster. These are very focused on how to set it up with an Android device, and they really don't spend enough time in these instructions showing you how to set it up with an iPhone or an Apple device. Honestly, I was about to throw the towel in because it was taking way too long. I couldn't get it to connect. I honestly didn't think that it had the Apple CarPlay functionality that I was looking for until I basically started from scratch, really started playing with the different settings. But there's really nothing in here that talks about SpeedPlay, which is Apple CarPlay on their device. So if you're setting this up on an Apple device, you have to use that SpeedPlay function. If you're setting it up on an Android device, you have to use Easy Connection, or Easy Con is what they call it. So anyways, after I did figure that out, mind blown, the experience really is seamless. It's really cool. I get in and out of the car. It automatically connects. It's really surprising. You know, these devices back in the day, they got a really bad rap. I feel like they've come a long way. My wife literally reached out about a year ago. She sent me a link to one of these. She got an ad on Facebook and she was like, hey, check this out. That would be cool for the Forester. And I honestly was like, look, if you want to try it out, feel free. But you know, you're gambling with your money, if you ask me, because it's a foreign company. These products, they've never had a great reputation in the industry. And then OneCarRadio reached out for this collaboration deal, so I got to try one firsthand, risk-free. Thank you guys for the partnership, I appreciate it, because honestly, I'm very impressed with the device. My only regret is that they didn't send me the Smart AI Box Max, because this Smart AI Box, it is their more entry-level offering. And the Smart AI Box Max is basically, it's supposed to be twice as powerful, a little bit more responsive, a little bit faster interface. And honestly, this worked pretty good, but you know, you just have to have your patience when you're clicking through the menus. But to be honest with you, a lot of that I feel like is a byproduct of the Subaru interface as well. It doesn't have the best touchscreen and yada, yada, yada. So either way, I would love to review the Smart AI Box Max and see the differences in a comparison with this. It's not that much more expensive, especially right now with the Black Friday sales. So guys, if you want to go on ahead and pick one of these up, feel free to use the affiliate link down below. It helps support the channel. I do get a little bit of a kickback from it. But at the end of the day, I just hope that you found this video helpful and informative. I hope that it helps you to make an informed decision if you decide to make a purchase like this. But either way, guys, thanks so much for stopping by. And until next time, we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.